Hello and welcome to a slightly diseased You've Got Dirt on You. And this week talking about the big one, the race that started it all really, Tough Guy, the original. This past Sunday was the 30th anniversary of Tough Guy's event starting. It's a hell of a show. A lot of new people may have heard rumours, stories, people telling tales. Those who've been there, you know what it's like on the killing fields. A pretty unique event in that, unlike most OCR where it's all mixed up, it is largely a flat run, cross-country run, mixed in with some rather nasty hill slaloms, rather nasty being a distinct understatement there. I think everyone who's ever attended will agree. With this latter half being the infamous killing fields with some obstacles of the size I don't think anybody else puts on. I would love to be corrected on that, because if there's something bigger out there, I'd love to have a go. As I say, been running for 30 years. Unusual again in that the waves are pretty much all on top of each other. You have the Jesus Squad out front. Yes, you can pay more not to just get a lead, but also to get a giant wooden cross to carry around with you. And amongst the normal marshals, you'll find things such as the Ghost Squad. Some fantastic boys, and is it their first girl they've had this year? I don't know. Somebody knows more about the Ghost Squad, again, tell me. But cracking bunch, keep everything moving, loads of character. I hope you like drumming. I hope you like lots and lots of drumming and shouting and things. Strange guys, but good for guys. Really, really fun. Have to shout out to two people in particular. Obviously to Connor Hancock, who won magnificently. I think it was, about an hour and a half to do the 15k course? Something ridiculous like that. An incredibly quick time. And also at the opposite end, the last man to finish, the indomitable Joel Hicks. Great to see him back on the field, despite all of the health issues and injury. Supporting AWAS, his charitable foundation. I will post a link to his video beneath this one, because if you haven't seen it, you need to see it. Get involved there, a lot of great work going on. And a lot of us first really got the big spirit of OCR from his video at Tough Guy last year with Guardians of the Galaxy. This year's Jon Snow, no less than that for brilliance. What do you get for your time and money? Well, you get, let's say, a 15k course, broken up nice and easily. Changing facilities are basically a big old barn. It's almost like a cross between a farm and a scout camp and a bit of 1980s British Army. That's my own spin on it. I hope you're not shy if you turn up, because when everyone is wet and everyone is cold, you are not going to... well, you're going to see a lot of skin. Just get used to it. But that's by the by. Goodies, unusual. You get a t-shirt. There is one. For whatever reason, there were razors in the goodie bag. I'm not complaining. That was a very nice quality one. And of course, the infamous horse brass. Rather than medals, Tough Guy give you horse brass. This year, it's slightly different than the normal. That is an enormous lump of metal. Definite pride of place on the wall for that one. Very, very pleasing to see. Excuse me. So, why should you do Tough Guy? As I say, it is infamous. It is the first. It has a huge do not finish rate, normally through the conditions rather than the obstacles. It is an event to respect. It is end of January every year, and as such is normally extremely cold. Various stages of hypothermia being the issue. This year, very, very mild by comparison. I think it was about 6 degrees when we were out there. I over-prepared. I was wearing compression and a wetsuit and damn near cooked myself. It was pretty horrific for the opposite reasons. Excuse me. So, again, take it seriously, be ready for the cold, but do look out the window and apply common sense if you're going to turn up. Who would I say it's pitched at? This is not something for your couch to 5k people, in my opinion, but at the same time, for all the bravado, for all the wonderful PR, it is achievable. Just be aware that you're not going to keep pace with the front squad. if it's your first time or you're not very experienced, because it is a tough course. Overall then, massively good event. I can't recommend enough. Sign up for it if you get the chance. Now there are the obvious early sign up discounts for next year and the bragging rights of being part of Tough Guy. If you're worried about the cold, they do have a July event on the same course, Nettle Warrior. I'm a big fan of that. That was my first experience of the Tough Guy course. Much warmer, normally. And a great chance to go up there, earn your horse brass at a truly unique event. I've never done anything like it, and be part of a real piece of OCR history. So that's a much shorter review than normal. I will be off for a few weeks now, as I've got a few family things on. So my next review will be the end of February with Judgment Day down in Borden. I believe that's the 27th off the top of my head, so quite some time until the next episode. And until then, I will see you in the dirt.